It's one of the most flavorful soups I think I've ever eaten. Right, this is even better than expected because we're going to actually see him cut the grouper fish, the head of the grouper fish. This is the boss, Charoen. Look at the size of this. So I got so caught up, didn't I, with going back and seeing him cut up the fish. I didn't actually tell you where I was or what I was doing. So I'm at a place called Khao Tom Pla Kimpo, and it is a 90-year-old Khao Tom rice soup shop on Charoen Krung, Old Bangkok, and it is absolutely criminal that I have not been here to do a video before. So, as the name suggests, they're famous for rice soup. I've actually gone for a few different dishes. So I've been speaking to the owner, his daughter, so she's third generation. It was her granddad, so his dad, then him, and now his daughter, all working at the family business, and I asked her what I should get. So she recommended me 4 dishes. I don't think she wanted me to eat all 4, but I got so excited I just ordered all 4 dishes. So I dread to think how much this is going to cost me at the end, but it looks amazing, so let's take a look. Alright, so first of all, I'm going to go in with the rice soup, the Khao Tom, because I think I should eat that first because that's what's in the hot liquid. I don't want everything to overcook. So yeah, I'm just going to grab that prawn. That is outrageous. Cooked to perfection. All they're doing with the fish and the seafood is they've got it all on ice. They freshly prep it all about 4:30. I got here when they were prepping. They don't open till 5, so they cut all the fish up. They get everything prepped, and then they just boil it literally for like 30 seconds to a minute, depending on which fish or which part of like bit of seafood they're doing, and then drop it into the soup. So everything's cooked, just blanched, exactly how you should cook seafood. Prawn, that's a good start. All right, so I'm just going to try the fish soup. So much flavour. I saw them cooking the soup earlier, so you've got, it was a stock of chicken and pork. Then you've got all that seafood that's being cooked in that broth. So the seafood's being dipped in, so you've got the flavour coming off the seafood, you've got that stock that's been bubbling away since this morning. That is pretty special. As you'd expect, you've got like perfectly cooked seafood, can't complain. The squid's a little tough, but I think that's a Thai thing. The rest of it is cooked to absolute perfection. These little mussels, love mussels, and I absolutely love rice soup. You know how much I love noodle soup. Rice soup is one of my favourite things. A lot of people think that rice soup's just a breakfast dish, where in fact, like, this place doesn't open till 4:30, so people coming in here late. This place is open quite late, so a lot of Khao Tom shops, people will have a beer or a couple of drinks, then come and eat some Khao Tom. Very comforting dish. There's so much going on here. With those little, like, sweet pork lardons, like every bite you're getting like a little bit of something different. So you might get some pork and an oyster, you might get a bit of squid and some grouper, some sea bass. You've got that soft, comforting rice, that stock. That is absolutely incredible. All right, next up I'm going to try the fish head soup. So the soup Khao Pla. Pua I think means head anyway. That's what we're going to go with. All right, I'm just going to drink it as it is. All right, so yes, I've got an eyeball. I might bring that back for Helen. And yeah, just the rest of the head. So that big massive group of fish that we just saw him cut up in the back, that's got into this soup. Now usually I wouldn't get that excited about a fish head soup, but I saw it cooking, I smelt it, it smells absolutely. We've got some more of those little pork gubbins. Oh, lovely. Oh, that is good. Again, you've got pork. So this is the one I think they used a mixture of stocks. It's very salty. Oh, some herbs in there, but it's just pure, clean fish broth. Oh, that is special. It is just pure, clean fish broth. It's really, really salty. I like that. There's some fried garlic in there. I think you've got some more pork in there. Little bits of fish fat. All the juices from the head. You know, like when you eat a full fish, the best part for me is always the cheeks. I don't eat the eyes, but the cheeks are always the best for me. It's one of the most flavorful soups I think I've ever eaten. All right, so this one I am super, super excited about. This one is the mixed salad. I forget how to say this in Thai. It's yum pla tuk yang. Okay. Right, so by the look I've just got, that isn't how you say it, but yeah, yum, just say yum pla tuk yang. Close enough. Okay, right, so we're gonna dip the fish in this tau jiao. I think that's what I'm meant to be doing. That is a winner. This is absolutely ramo full of seafood. All right, so again, we got a giant prawn. We got some of those little pork lard and things, all the mixed seafood, but it's sitting on a dressing of like lime juice, maybe a bit of fish stock. We've got some chilies in there, some fresh red chilies. Proper salad. Right, I will attempt to eat some of this. I will attempt to eat some of this weird, so I shouldn't say weird, just weird to me, like fish intestine. No, it's not bad. It's not bad. Weird flavour. Weird texture, sorry. Not for me. Just textures. Okay, so the squid isn't as cooked in this, obviously, because it hasn't been sitting in soup. So my problem was obviously waffling to you guys instead of just eating my hot soup and letting my seafood sit in hot soup and overcooking. I should have just eaten it straight away. All right, I literally cannot get enough of these big, fat, juicy prawns. Literally, the size of these things, I cannot explain to you how big these things are. This place, like price-wise, it's not cheap, but it's not that expensive. I think these are around $2.50 a dish. They go up to like $400 depending on how much fish you want. But you get one of these prawns for $2.50 in a dish. And I went to J5. Not that I'm not saying anything bad about J5, but the prices are prices. But I paid 600 baht for a paki mao in there with one or two prawns that were smaller than this. So yes, absolute winner. My favourite is probably the salad. I think, I don't know actually, I've liked all of it. The Khao Tom is decent, but Khao Tom is Khao Tom, it just has exceptional seafood in it. The head soup, very, very different dish, so I enjoyed that. But this sort of zesty, zingy, spicy salad with all of this mixed seafood, this is the one. Just maybe leave out the fish stomach. But apart from that, this is a winner. Okay, so the thing that I'm probably most impressed with here is the actual setup, not so much the food. The food is great, amazing, but even if the food was shit, I still would have said this was an amazing experience. The fact they let me just go straight into the kitchen, do some filming, see them cut up the fish. The owner's been really nice to me. P. Hoy, his name is, and he's been, the shop's been open for 90 years. I know he's not 90, so he must have been running it since his parents stopped running it, and they've just been so accommodating. I didn't catch the guy's name that was cutting up the fish, but what a legend, right? So he's cut a grouper for me, right? He's boned it. He's not even using a filleting knife. He's just using one of them like Kiwi brand knives. He's managed to fillet the whole fish and left absolutely no meat on the bone whatsoever. Same with the butterfish, the pomfret. Sliced that up. The way he took it off the bone, genius. I've never seen someone at work with a fish like that. I mean, I've seen people filleting fish before, don't get me wrong. Like, I live in England, we have fishmongers, but I'm from England, we have fishmongers, but I've never seen someone do it with like a hard, solid knife, not a filleting knife, and do it that cleanly. So that just shows you that he does it all day, every day. All right, but guys, that's about it from me. I'm gonna try and make my way through the rest of this food. Absolute winner. I will stick some prices up. I don't actually know the prices because I was just like, yeah, when she was suggesting stuff. I think it's between like $250 and $400 a dish. So it's not the cheapest, but for the amount of seafood, it's like well worth it. So as always, I will stick links with directions, names of dishes, opening times, all that good stuff in the comment section below. If I haven't put opening times, I've just put a Google link. The opening times are in that Google link, so you can just click it and look yourself. But what was brought to my attention yesterday, I did that yesterday, and actually there were no opening times on there, so my apologies for that, but usually there is in the description box. But anyway, guys, if you like this video, thumbs up. If you didn't, feel free to give it a thumbs down, couldn't care less. I hope you did enjoy it. I hope you got something out of it. If you did, please like the video. Remember, guys, for everyone sharing the videos, that really does help. Everyone subscribing, I love you. Please continue to comment, because I love all the comments. I love interacting with you guys. And I just want to say thank you for all your support, and I will see you again in the next one.